Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Assalamu alaikum. Back in 1999, I read this novel by Irving Stone called The Agony and the Ecstasy. It is an inspiring story of dedication based on the life of Michelangelo. This 17th episode is about finding that middle path, the balance, so that we do not get swayed by either of the extremities. We can be over anxious or extremely excited. Natural though they are, we need to revert to a state of balance in order to remain focused on our goals and on what matters, our priorities. In this context, what I have discovered is that whenever we look at any experience, we need to see it from both perspectives. If there is a threat that we are encountering or experiencing, then we must not forget that there is an opportunity of equal measure. And likewise, when we are enjoying the opportunities that life brings to us, we must not forget that there are threats looming around the corner. By keeping both these perspectives in our consciousness, we will find balance and will not get overconfident or underconfident. Likewise, I feel that passion is crucial to achieve important and very, very inspiring ends. But then passion without reason is extremely dangerous and harmful for us. Likewise, if we are constantly being rational and trying to be reasonable and we lack passion, then we become robotic. So, when we find a balance between rationality and passion, we are able to be more effective and work in a manner that is very constructive to achieve ends that are necessary and important. Now, how do we find this balance? This balance comes from a clear sense of purpose that we have for our life, for our work, for our profession, for our family. What is the purpose of my existence? What is the purpose of yours? Only when you find your purpose, the reason why you are on this planet, will you be able to deal with the two extreme ends of life. Pain on one end, joy on the other. These are the flavors and the colors that life brings to us. So my request to all of you is, whenever you are faced with a situation that is challenging or exciting, enjoy it, or suffer it for a moment. It's natural. But then take a pause, reflect, and try to get a holistic view of what is going on, instead of locking into a point of view which is not helping either you or those around you. Staying in balance will prevent you from being rash, but at the same time will allow you to take risks which are calculated, which are responsible, and which take into account consequences that you need to be aware of before taking the plunge. Analysis is very, very necessary, but not so much that it leads to paralysis. We need to be decisive. And at the same time, we don't want to be reckless. So how do you deal with the importance of being decisive and not rash? Find a balance. And that balance comes when you take stock of the situation in a calm and a very, very cool state of mind. Then you arrive at the pros and cons of what you're about to do. And then, of course, you go ahead and take the actions that are necessary. Of course, not all decisions are going to work out for you, but every decision you make will produce an outcome. If it is the desired outcome, congratulations. If it is not, then you learn from it. Learn from the mistakes you make. To err is human, to forgive is divine. So with that thought, I'd like you to just keep focused on the word balance. That's something that will give you poise, dignity, effectiveness, and indeed make your life very inspiring for everyone. Avoid the extreme swings. Even though they come, revert to the state of balance as soon as you possibly can in order to enjoy a good life. Thank you. See you next weekend.